got a pretty hot take that might backfire tremendously when I'm older and situations change. But I swear, I've been thinking about it lately, right? And how much I want to get out of my current job. I don't think I will ever take another job again in my life. Like, I just genuinely can't think of anything worse than having to spend my day, my hours, and my time working for somebody else, getting somebody else rich, and getting paid like fuck all for it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I will never again seek employment after I finally manage to quit this job. I haven't really thought about it too much, right? All I do know is that I'll be making money myself somehow, or I'll be making money in any other way possible than getting paid by someone else to do their fucking errands. Because maybe it's just because my job's like super shit. Well, I mean, like in terms of what I'm accomplishing, it's just absolutely nothing, like just serving customers and taking food orders. Maybe if I had a proper job, I would feel a bit more fulfilled in the work I was doing. But I know for a fact my friends have proper jobs where they make proper money and they feel the same way that I do. So I feel like if you're not finding fulfillment in the work that you do, and it's kind of eating away at your mental like mine is, why the fuck would I ever seek another job like that? And my friends say this to me sometimes, right? Because I do complain about being poor quite a lot. Well, I don't complain about it that much. But let's just say I take time off work and I go for a holiday or something. Then obviously I'm not going to have a lot of money and I'm going to be poor. And so to circumvent that, I'll have to say no to going out and I won't be able to come out and party as much, right? And they'll say like, oh, bro, why aren't you coming out much? And I'm like, well, I'm just poor at the moment. You know, I'm paying off debts. I'm paying off a holiday. I'm saving up for this, saving up for that. And they'll say to me like, bro, you just need to get a new job. That job's not paying you enough and you're always complaining about being poor. But I hear that and I'm like, what does that change though? I'm still working a job that I don't fucking like. Sure, I'm getting a bit more money. That's fantastic. But I'm still unhappy. Like, why the fuck would I seek another job? And the thing is, I've been working this job for so long now, right? Finding another job just seems too surreal to me at this point. It's like, what would I even look for? How would I don't have a CV. I don't have fucking qualifications. I don't have anything like that. But it's not even about finding the job. I don't want another fucking job, bro. I really don't. I really don't want to work for anybody else ever again. I'm dead serious. And I'm really hoping that in a year's time, I can look back on this video and say, you know what? That guy fucking knew what he was talking about. He set out something and he's fucking achieved it. And how here we are at the start of March 2027, self-employed, working for myself, freelancing or whatever the fuck I'll be doing at that point, making way more money than I was making at this shitty job that I'm at now and not answering to a fucking boss or feeding into something that makes somebody else more money than I get. Because that is literally, I just don't understand why anybody would willingly choose to do that. And I explained something of a similar variation to my friend the other day, right? Or, you know, it was actually a few weeks ago now. And I'll be honest with you, it kind of pissed me off a little bit because I was literally just saying to him how I'm really happy with how this year's going so far because the finances are coming down, my pay's going up and the hours are going up. So I'm actually finally saving some money because I was paying off a big debt for my cat. I had to spend like $3,000 to $4,000 just to get my fucking cat's leg fixed. So that really took a chunk out of the funds recently. And that's going to be paid off in like April or May now. So I was like, yeah, this summer I'm finally I've got some money stacked up again. Like, it's nice to just have money. Like, things are going really well. And then he was like, bro, why don't you just finally get a new job? Like, stop taking the piss. And I was like, mate, did you listen to anything that I just said? And the thing is, I've already explained this to him before. It's like, I don't want a new job. I don't want to work for someone. I want to make money myself. And I want to be self-employed or I want to make money online. I don't know what yet, but I know for a fact it's going to be something along those routes, right? And he just disregarded all of that. And he was like, nah, bro, you need to get a job. I was like, who the fuck made the rules that says you need to get a job? Just because you're hooked into this like mentality that you need fucking employment, I don't give a fuck, bro. And you know what? Ironically, and I feel really bad for bringing this up because it was obviously just a complete coincidence. A couple weeks later, he got fired. Now he's like freaking out. He's trying to find a new job and he's going through like loads of interviews and stuff. And obviously, I'm not going to backseat his lifestyle. But I was thinking he's got a ton of money saved up. Why doesn't he just find something himself online? Like, why is he yearning employment so much? And he's talking to me about these jobs that he's applying to. And he's like, oh, this sounds so shit. Like, I don't even want to fucking do this. And I'm like, what? Fucking dude, you've got like 5 digits saved up in your bank account. Go fucking make something. Like, go create something, right? Go establish something online. Like, surely you're a young man. You're a young man with a budget, like a big budget. Surely you can figure something out, right? And dude, he just laughs. Like, he just thinks I'm joking. And he just like kind of shakes his head like in this like patronizing way. That's like, yeah, sure, bro, sure. I'm like, well, what the fuck do you mean, sure? All right, go fucking get your job then. I'm not going to fucking backseat your life. Do you know what I mean? But I just don't understand where like this whole mentality came from, where it's like you need to be employed by someone even when you have money and you have spare time and you can build something yourself. But people don't see that. They're just like, no, the life demands that you need a job. And bro, I say fuck that. I ain't going to have another job after this job ever again. I swear to God. Even my manager recently, right, he was saying like if he gets promoted, then I can get promoted to his role, where he's like I guess a pseudo manager. He's not really a manager, but whatever. And he was like, yeah, so you'll take over my role, and then you can get like more hours. You can do like the lunch shifts and morning shifts and stuff. And I was looking at him in shock. I was like, brother, who the fuck do you think I'm not doing no fucking lunch shifts. Like, what the fuck? And he was like, yeah, but you know, you want money anyway, right? So you're gonna have to like do some extra shifts if I can't do them anymore. And I was like, well, who the I literally said to him, because we get on quite well, so we can kind of fuck around. We're kind of like boys at the job, to be honest. But I just looked at him, I was like, who the fuck are you? I ain't taking no extra shifts, bro. Morning shifts and evening shifts in the same day. Are you taking the piss? There's no fucking way I'm doing that, bruv. And he was just like, well, okay, well, fair enough, but you said you needed money. And I was like, yeah, but not that money. I don't want that money. The thing is, I feel like people misunderstand it, right? When I say I'm poor, I'm not saying I need money. I'm saying I need a new source of income. It's not that I need more hours at some fucking job where someone's paying me £15 an hour or something. It's that I need a source of income that I've built myself that generates money constantly as long as I give it attention. I don't want a fucking job, bro. I ain't applying to no jobs. Fuck all you guys with your fucking job. Yeah, fuck you jobbers. I'm gonna make a new slur for job, like people with job. Fuck you, you employed prick. Like, okay, but seriously though, I know this sounds like wishy-washy, fucking optimistic, naive little child mentality. Because to be honest, I still have a naive child mentality, right? But yeah, I ain't gonna get into my mid-30s still being a fucking jobber. I tell you that much. Fucking jobbers. No, but yeah, seriously, I don't mean to say the piss. I'm just fucking around. But like, just for me, I don't mind people that like employment. That's totally fine, because you know it's security. You get a steady income. You have multiple roles that you can maybe branch into. You're getting work experience. It helps for other jobs. You're building references. There is a plethora of things, pensions as well, that are good about having a job. But the job lifestyle just doesn't suit me. I just don't want that. And I don't understand why people keep trying to force it down my throat like I need a fucking different job. Fuck you. Because here's the other thing, right? I remember in school as well. This has just popped into my head while I'm making this video, so I wanted to add it in. In school, this exact same fucking thing happened, right? I always had this mentality from a young age, like 12 years old, that I wasn't going to have some regular job, that I was just going to make money myself online. This isn't a new thing. This is how I felt all life. And I remember in school, people would always say to me, like, what uni are you going to? What degree are you going to? What job do you want? What career path are you chasing? I didn't fucking know. I didn't know what I wanted to do, like, at all. I had no idea what I wanted to do in my life, right? And people were saying, like, well, you can't do that. You need to figure it out now. And that used to always piss me off. I remember 17-year-old me, 18-year-old me, teachers and student peers, my friends and stuff, they would say like, well, you need to figure out now. And it used to piss me off. I was like, who the fuck are you to tell me what I need to figure out right now, bro? I'll figure it out when I want to fucking figure it out, you know what I mean? And then teachers would tell me, you need to go to uni, you need to get a degree. And then my friends say, what uni are you going to? What degree are you getting? They would always tell me, you need to do this, you need to do that, go to uni, get a degree and stuff. Brother, out of all my friends that went to uni, maybe out of like 20 of them, one guy got a job related to his degree. The rest of them, and most of them, openly admit that they did not need that degree to get into their current job, and they could have just done it. Like, I had one friend who actually skipped uni completely, and at 18 years old, he just went straight into like this fucking accountancy job. And then 3 years later, he's now 3 years ahead of all of his friends that went to uni, and the uni people have nothing to show for it. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're a kid who knows what the fuck they want to do with their life that early in your life, fantastic, bro. Go to uni, get your shit sorted, get your degree, get into your field. Like, more power to you. I'm very happy that you actually had that, you know, that goal that you wanted in life. Because I'm nearly 30. I still don't fucking know what I want to do. You know what I mean? So yeah, if it pertains to you, absolutely go ahead and do it. What I hated is that people used to always tell me you need to figure it out now and go. And I was like, no, I fucking don't, bro. I don't need to figure it out and go. And look how that turned out. A bunch of my mates who went to uni got jobs that had nothing to do with their degrees. They're in tens of thousands of debt, which admittedly they don't have to pay off. If I was a smarter young man, and I was thinking the other day I might make a video about this towards the end of the journey to try and help people learn from my mistakes. But if I was a smarter young man, I would have spent a couple years just saving up a little bit of money, not really spending much, and from like 18 to 20, just like saving up, and then I would take that money and I would just invest in something personal. Like I'd build some sort of brand, I'd build some sort of online business, I'd build something, and I would just go all in on that. Because the thing is, even if that completely fails and you fall flat on your ass, you still have your entire 20s to now go and figure something out. You can still go back to uni if you want. You can still get a full-time job. You can still go back to part-time, save up again, and work on a side hustle. Like, there's so many things you can do that just don't require you going to uni. So look how that worked out. You know, everyone told me that you had to do that, and then some of them are still in the same situation that I'm in, but with tens of thousands of debt. So, and none of them really got jobs pertaining to their degrees. So I just don't really see what the point of that was. So yeah, fucking tell me I need a job. Fuck you, jobber. This has been your boy, big old jobless Jimbo. I'm not actually jobless, by the way. But I'll see you in the next. Peace.